Trump's tariff. America, prepare to pay more at the store. This video, I pray, which is edifying, is going to go into how Trump's tariffs are going to end up making you having to pay more. Now, what it is, it's called gradualism. It's really to get rid of the dollar. Always sounds like a conspiracy theory, but if he increases the percentile on how much it's going to cost for foreign countries to ship their product here, they're not paying for it. China ain't going to pay for it. Canada ain't going to pay for it. Mexico ain't going to pay for it. The companies that's having those goods delivered to them, they definitely ain't going to pay for it either. You know what's going to happen? They're going to jack up the retail price and make you pay for it. But before I proceed, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to YAHAWAH, BaHaShem, YAHAWASHI, BaHaShem, RAWACHAA, QADASH. Double honors to my elders at Great Millstone who taught me this truth through the Spirit. Single honors to the elect. Peace and blessings to the 1/3 and to the confusion of faces in the four corners of the earth. I'm going to read a quick verse and then I'm going to play the video. This is from the Apocrypha, a part of the 1611 King James Version Bible. This is from the book Ecclesiasticus, or the book of Sirach, chapter 39, verse 26 through 27. Verse 26, the principal things, which means the most important things, the principal things for the whole use of man's life are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of the grape, and oil, and clothing. Everything I mentioned pretty much is the things you need to survive, so to say, right? Of course, a shelter, but come on, right? Verse 27, this is a kicker. All these things are for good to the godly. So to the sinners, they are turned into evil. The word evil means ill time, bad times. Meaning what? The wicked, the sinner who use usury, taxing against his own people in foreign countries. He's going to use your necessities, the principal things of life, as a means to control you. They've been doing it for the longest. Everybody's been indoctrinated. You have to go inside the store to pay for a product that naturally grows outside the store that was gathered by the government or a company for you to pay. But before I delay, let's go.
That if they want to sell products in the United States, they must be made in the United States, or you're going to have to pay a tariff. And everyone's going, oh, he's so patriotic. He's the best president we've ever had. Without realizing, they're all losing their shit over it and want to have their babies, but they don't realize the truth behind what this actually.
This is what he was saying at the World Economic Forum.
Means. It just means that the cost of living in the States is going to go up. Again, why? Look at it from a manufacturer's point of view. Why would you manufacture something in the United States that you already have infrastructure elsewhere to manufacture? You're going to have to move your infrastructure. You're going to have to pay the American workforce to work for you. They're not cheap. So the price of the product is going to go up anyway if they manufacture in the States. So why not just keep manufacturing where they're manufacturing right now and pay the tariff? They don't mind paying the tariff. Why? Because the price of the tariff goes on the price of the product that they're selling. The American people are going to pay the tariff. But guess who gets to keep the tariff? The parasite class. The American government and the parasite class. They're making money while they're making the common people poorer. This is the...
Did you hear that? They're making money as they're making the common people poorer. Listen here, we're going to up the taxes on this product. All right, man, fuck it. They don't care. We'll pay, because guess what? They're going to get the money back. But now you have to pay more on that dollar. Huh. Let me show you something. I had to show you guys something. I just went to Google search and I typed in McDonald's prices 80s. That's all I put in. Lo and behold, look at a quarter pounder with cheese, 70 cents. Without cheese, 60 cents. Big Mac, 65 cents. How much you think a Big Mac costs today? Big Mac probably costs $4 by a damn self. Then if you want the whole meal with the fry and a drink, it'd probably be like what? $6.75 or something like that. Then when you finally pay it all in total, it's about $8. Well, you could have went and bought 2 potatoes, small little ground chuck, whatever you want, you know what I'm saying? A small onion, green pepper. You know what I'm saying? You should already have the spice and everything at the crib. You know what I'm saying? Buy you some mustard, some ketchup, maybe some mayo. I don't know what y'all. You know how you mix your sauce and all that. Little lettuce, all that. For about $10. For about $10. You already gonna pay $8 for all that. Right? And you can make more than one burger. Right? The cost of living is going up. But the product is, if it's the same, if not worse. Think about this, y'all. Food was better decades ago. Now they got things called, they call it pink slime, where they merge the collagen together with the meats. That's why I been eating less meat, because of my fiance. She put me on that lately. I've been new to stuff, but it's like she just reiterated it to me. You know? So it's not the product that, oh, this is more expensive meat. This is more. No, the dollar's losing its value. Why? Because they're getting greedy. And they're making us pay for it. Well, you, but yeah, me too. But us pay for it. Right? So anyhow, let's get back to that video. Remember what he said. Let me go back.
The tariff, but guess who gets to keep? They don't mind paying the tariff. Why? Because the price of the tariff goes on the price of the product that they're selling. The American people are going to pay the tariff, but guess who gets to keep the tariff? The parasite class. The American government and the parasite class. They're making money while they're making the common people poorer. This is the age of...
They are making money as they are making us, the commoners, the peasants, the serfs, the gum beneath their shoes. They're making us pay for it because of their what? Pride. But pride go before destruction, sir. Remember, poor, the wicked hates the poor. This is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, again in the Apocrypha, chapter 13. Verse 18. What agreement is there between the hyena and a dog? And what peace between the rich and the poor? As the wild ass is the lion's prey in the wilderness, so the rich eat up the poor. Understand this, man. All these proud boys and nationalists and whatever you want to call them, all of you people, BLM, all you people are idiots. The government's been playing the same game with y'all, juggling the same puppets in front of you. The people who really pulling the strings, man. Did you see when DJ Trump was signing all those papers? All them executive orders? You really think he wrote all that up? Somebody else, who you think wrote it up? The military is really running the country, believe it or not. Because you have generals, captains, they know things the president doesn't know that they have to keep him up to date on. And it's something that he can't even know or shouldn't know, right? I'm not saying the man don't know what's going on, but he damn sure don't know what's going on. Gonna run the country into the ground. So no matter what you believe in, who you believe in, just to maintain an honest, living, law-abiding citizen life, it's going to cost you an arm and a leg.
Story. And when are you going to wake up and see it? that none of these
walking around with
elected
their eyes
leaders, I
wide
don't
shut.
care who it is, whether they're red, whether they're blue, whether they're yellow, whether they're green, what political party they're a part of, they're all part of the same club, the parasitic class, and they will never, ever do anything for you. They only ever do things for themselves.
Facts. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 21 through 22. Behold, victuals. The word victual pretty much means your necessities to sustain life. That's pretty much what it is. Behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon earth. I just showed you an example at McDonald's, right? No, this is a poor example, but it's an example you should be familiar with. That they think themselves to be in good case. Everybody think they're good, right? You can still party. Super Bowl gonna be in 2 weeks. Everybody gonna be barbecuing, buying beer, all that. Christmas just passed, all that. Yep. MLK, yeah, all that. Yep. Now they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. It's gonna get worse, y'all, before it gets better. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. This is prophecy. Now I'm going to play the rest of this video, and I'm going to close out. Not all of it, but most of it.
It's time to wake up. Take back your power, take back your sovereignty, and create.
Things are going to get significantly worse for every single person, including the people that voted for Donald Trump. One of the funniest aspects of the tariffs conversation that's happening right now is that Donald Trump is going to implement broad tariffs on 45% of all trade that comes in and out of the United States of America. Mexico, Canada, and China comprise 45% of all trade.
He's going to put a tariff on 45% of all trades. China, Mexico, and Canada make up 45% of trades. Like I always said, America is an import country. What do the other nations have to do with America? Nothing other than to sell you our shit. But America, the pride. You gonna, okay, y'all want to ship your shit over here and sell it? We gonna put taxes on you, gotta pay more. Like, you idiot. It's going to sell itself, but they just got to set up a different shop. That's why all these countries are flocking more to BRICS and leaving the dollar, the IMF. America going to be out there by themselves on a plane. Man, all these nations ready to put America on a plane and push them off into the shark-infested waters.
Wants the tariff, every single one. Tariffs are obviously an entry fee that the American corporations are going to be paying. None of the countries are going to be paying for these tariffs. It's a policy that's going to destroy drop shippers, which overwhelmingly vote for Donald Trump, and the Trump merchandise industry. So that's pretty funny. But having said that, it's going to be devastating for the economy. Now, what do I think Trump will do in the process? He'll obviously use tariffs to basically get corporations and industries and sector leaders on board with his agenda. So when he says jump, they say how high, or I'm going to slap you with tariffs and it's going to actually punish you. It's going to hurt your bottom line.
Exactly.
And I think that's part of the reason why they're going to do that. The other reason is it's a regressive tax. It's a broad sales tax on all consumers that disproportionately affects the working poor, and Republicans love that shit. He also, at times, I think, will just institute the Defense Production Act or something. Like, we'll see it. We kind of saw it in COVID as well when it was a necessity. But that's the thing. The American government is powerful. All governments are powerful, but the American government is especially powerful. It's the wealthiest nation on the planet. And the way that it runs is basically, it's like 50 companies in a trench coat. We are working at the behest of corporations. We feed them with our tax dollars that turn into subsidies for them. They utilize those subsidies to, I guess, lower production costs, but then they use that to increase their profit margins and engage in what used to be illegal pre-Ronald Reagan, stock buybacks and the like, market manipulation of all different sorts. And we're constantly deregulating the economy. It's not just about having a populist message. It's about actually implementing said populist message and show who your real enemies are.
And show who your real enemies are. That was heavy. That was heavy. That was heavy. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15 verse 18 through 19. I don't know if y'all noticed. I've been in the Apocrypha this entire lesson, but they took it out of the Bible. I wonder why. Anyhow, for because of their pride, 2nd Esdras chapter 15, verse 18 through 19. And Esdras in the Apocrypha is Ezra in the Old Testament. It's just that the Apocrypha was, I think it was translated from the Greek or the Septuagint, forgive me, and the translation just was still stuck in the Greek translation or transliteration. So this is verse 21. 2nd Esdras chapter 16, verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Now I'm going to read the next verse. I'm just going to jump down. 2nd Esdras chapter 15, verse 18 through 19. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid because of pride. These terrorists too is an act of pride. And man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword. Remember, the modern day sword would be the gun. And spoil their goods. Mean take your goods. Spoil means to take. Because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulations. Whoa. There would not be a lack of bread at all on the shelves. Oh no, there'll be plenty of bread. It'll be a lack of bread for you and your house because you can't afford it. People gonna be at the store like, oh my gosh, should I get these eggs or should I put this $10 into the tank? I mean, it's not funny, but it's like a lot of the same people who's going to go through that are the same people who laughed, mocked, and scoffed the prophets. Yeah, that's who we laughing at. Because for those who do believe, don't worry, the Lord has us. All right, this is Matthew chapter 6, verse 25. Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat, or what ye shall drink, nor yet for your body, what ye shall put on. Is not the life more than meat, and the body than raiment? Remember, I opened up with Ecclesiasticus or Sirach 39:26, which told you about the principal things for life. Right? So the Lord like, hey, don't worry about all that, right? Keep going. Verse 26, Matthew 6 and 26. Behold, the fowls is another word for bird, of the air, for they sow not, meaning they don't till the ground, neither do they reap. They don't gather the grapes or whatever, nor gather into barns the livestock or the hay. Yet your heavenly Father feedeth them. Are ye not much better than they? So in other words, the Lord's telling you, don't worry about it. I got you. The Lord gonna make sure we're clothed, we're fed, and we're sheltered. But to the unbelieving, the Lord said, you're going to eat by the fruits of your own labor. Ooh, I want to see how that works out. But nonetheless, though, with that being said, I truly pray that y'all was edifying, fed, stay in the spirit, don't fear it, just endure it. Ask for forgiveness, pray without ceasing, stay humble, remain diligent. YAHAWAH, Buffalo Ball, Trump's tariffs, America, prepare to pay more at the store. Shalom.